In the last lecture, you learned about the touchable thing. But right now, the only thing we do is we throw an alert. Now let's also make sure we remove an item when we get this touch event. So here in place list, where we right now throw the alert, that's not our goal. Instead, here we probably also want to trigger some method bound to a prop of our place list component, so that we can do something in the app container in the end. So here I'll still use an arrow function, but then I'll simply call props on item deleted and pass on the index of that item, which I got in this I variable. So on item deleted is the prop name. In the app container, we can now add this to our place list. We now got this on item deleted prop here, because we expect to get it in our place list component. On item deleted should get a method which is able to handle this index of the item we want to delete. So let's add a new method here, place deleted handler probably, where we get the index of the element which is deleted, and where we then simply update our state immutably, just like in web-based React apps, so that the places array is the places array without the item we just deleted. So here I'll use the function form again to get the previous state, because setState runs asynchronously. And there, I now want to return an object which is merged with the state, where the places array should be the places array without the element we want to remove. For this, I can use old state, so previous state, places, and there the filter method, a default JavaScript array method, which will return a new array, which is the array with all the elements that match the filter criteria, as defined in the function we pass to filter. So here I pass an arrow function which gets the place. This will be executed on all elements in the places array. And in here, I now have to return true or false. True means this item stays in the array. False means it's not part of the new array. So we should return false for that ID we got on the item deleted event. So for that, I'll simply return the result of a check here. The check in the end does not use the place, but the second argument we get here, which is the index of the element in the array. And if that index here is not equal to the index we receive, then we want to return true, because then the item should stay in the array. If it is equal though, this will return false, this check here, and therefore it will not be part of the new array. Because if the index we delete is equal to the index we're looking at, then it's the item we deleted. It should not be part of the new item array. So on item deleted, we'll simply trigger this place delete handler. And this will automatically pass on the index, because that is what we basically emit here in the place list on item deleted. If we save all the files and we go back, we can click on items, and we probably need to reload. So let's add Munich. Now you see we can add multiple items, maybe with different names, so that we can also see that we really delete the right one. So let's add a couple of different ones. This, if I delete San Francisco is gone. So now we can clear up our list here. We can remove items from it. And if you get an error, always try reloading first. Chances are it didn't reload correctly, and therefore it doesn't incorporate your final code. So this is how we actually delete items. Now back to some React Native features. What if our list becomes really, really long? Let me add more and more items. You see, I try to scroll, I try to push manually, I try to use the mouse wheel. I can't go down. We're exceeding the space of our page here. And unlike in the web, we don't get scroll bars automatically. So how can we handle views that are actually higher than our viewport? Let's explore this in the next lecture.